Alright, hey, I'm Alyssa, I'm 20 years old, and I normally do commentary on my channel. If you guys, enjoy a bit of commentary, do go ahead and subscribe. I want to get back. I took a long ass break because of some things that have been happening in my life, but I'm back on track. I know I don't have many subscribers. I have like 65 subscribers, but hey, you know what? 65 subscribers is enough for me, and I feel like I am the winner. I'm the whole champion if I get 69. I'm almost 21, and for some reason my humor is still the same as when I was 13 years old. I'm sorry, but anyways. So today we're not going to be doing a commentary video. I wanted to do a little more personal video. If you haven't read the title, yeah, I'm almost 21, turning 21 about 2 weeks from now, or 3 weeks, I have no idea. And I've never had a relationship, like a real one. I know I made a video about this a week ago, but I deleted it because I felt like I said a little bit too much information that someone who I know who comes across this video will know who I'm talking about. And I don't want to, cause any awkward tension between me and that person. So yeah, I deleted it. I'm going to try to not necessarily sugarcoat things, but not spill too much information. You know what I mean? So yeah, anyways, let's talk about it. Almost 21, have never had a boyfriend or a real relationship to begin with. And what's it like? If I'm gonna be honest with you, it's really lonely because almost everyone I know has had some degree of relationship experience. Now, I'm not saying I've never had the opportunity or the chance, but I know what some people are gonna say. It's probably because you have high standards or you're very picky, and I think that's the reason why. And you know what? Yeah, you're not wrong. So sue me for having high standards. I don't get what's the big deal with people shaming people for having high standards. Like, high standards keep you from low quality experiences. Like, my friend told me that when I was telling her how I feel so sad that I don't have a relationship, and she was like, yo, your high standards protect you from low quality experiences, because I swear, if all your first, or if you go through a really bad relationship, it's gonna scar your future relationships. And I was like, you know what, you're right. So that's the reason why I never bothered to have a relationship, even though people did approach me. Let me just tell you this right now, people did approach me. Guys have approached me in the past before, and I usually turn them down because I don't really like them that way. And if I'm being honest, I wasn't physically attracted to them. Like, they were great guys, but I wasn't physically attracted to them as they were physically attracted to me. And now people are gonna say that's so shallow, but let me tell you, it's very important. Physical attraction, especially when it comes to getting down and dirty, as disgusting and TMI as it sounds. But yeah, people would like me and I wouldn't really like them. Or sometimes I would like someone and one person did like me back. I'm gonna be honest. One person did like me back. However, this gets sad. They moved across the world, and long distance relationships never work out. Some of them do. You're lucky if it works out. You're the 1% that works out. Because let me tell you, 19-year-old me thought I could make a long distance relationship work. No, girl, you couldn't make a long distance relationship work. Not when your love language is touch, because my love language is touch. I'm not very good with words. Like, I like cuddles, kisses. I feel so softy. You know what, I'm gonna just share my experiences with my attempts at a relationship. So there was 2 times I attempted a relationship and they both failed. First time, I was 17 years old. Thinking about it, I was 17 4 years ago. Oh my god. This was 4 years ago, 2017. Time flies. 2017, my first attempt at a relationship didn't go very well. There's this guy that I met. He's actually a really good guy. I was physically attracted to him. I thought he was great. However, it didn't work out because at the time, I had just come from a conservative Christian school, and this guy, who was very, he wasn't very pushy, but I was terrified of men because of the notion that I grew up with, like, getting near guys is sinful, you know, stay away from guys, this and that, temptation, blah blah blah. Of course, now that I'm an adult, I've outgrown that, but when I was young, 17, naive, didn't really work. So I got scared, turned him down, and it went bad. A lot of bad things happened. All I remember is arguments after argument. In the end, we just became friends, and he has since found a girlfriend, and I'm very supportive of that, and we're still good friends, so that's great. Second attempt, like I said, the guy that I had a crush on liked me back somehow, and he was my best friend. Okay, this could have gone like a shoujo manga route or a webtoon route. However, he moved away from me, and by the time he confessed to me, and by the time I told him that I also liked him, it was too late. He was already living there, and I was still here. He lives really far from me. I'm not gonna say where, but we did try a long distance relationship for quite a while. I don't know how long it lasted, but it was a really long time. And then in the end, we broke it off, and let me tell you, I was crushed. So that was my first heartbreak. I got my first heartbreak before I got my first relationship. Great. So it wasn't really a real relationship. I know people are gonna say, just why don't you just count that as your first real relationship? Like, no, I don't want to, because I don't know, I was 19 years old, super dumb, super naive, didn't know anything about relationships, still don't, but I didn't want to count it because I was like, he hasn't counted either, so I'm not gonna count it. But in the end, we're still good friends as well. We're not besties anymore, but we're still good friends. Like, sometimes I'll message him, and sometimes he'll message me, how are you? How you doing? You still alive? Yes. Yeah. So I'm happy for him. He also got a girlfriend. I'm happy for him. Now that was, let me tell you, how long was that ago that I got my heart broken and dumped? So that was 6 months ago, or 7 months ago, or even more. I don't even know anymore. So that was a really long time ago. And ever since then, I have been single. And boy, the amount of times I thought to myself every day, I'm never gonna find a boyfriend, is astounding. Like, I would get so lonely sitting in my bed and being like, when am I ever gonna find love? Am I ever gonna find a boyfriend? And you know what? Maybe sitting down, lying on my bed, thinking, when am I gonna find a boyfriend? Isn't how I'm gonna find a boyfriend. I was thinking that for how many months? So yeah, I was thinking like that for so long, and trying to get over my heartbreak. Like, if I'm being honest, it took me a while to get over my heartbreak, and then once I got over it, this was like last month, I decided to download a dating app. Whoopie-doo. I won't say I hit a low, because I don't think hitting a low is downloading a dating app. I think hitting a low is when you pay for a boyfriend. Right, Nikita Dragon? I'm kidding. I'm not gonna shade her, okay? I don't really like her, but we're not gonna make this a video about her. Anyways, yeah, I downloaded dating apps. I downloaded Bumble, because I liked the idea of Bumble, that I get to make the first move, because I wouldn't like it, because I get to control whether I want to talk to this person or not. So yeah, I downloaded Bumble, and well, dating apps in the Philippines, it's probably not the best idea. Don't know anyone around my friend group who has found a successful relationship on Bumble. In the Philippines, that is. In the States, yeah, some of my friends have found successful relationships on dating apps. But in the Philippines, no. Yeah. So I downloaded Bumble. One thing's for sure, that was the most shallow I've ever felt in my life. Like, yeah, looks are important, but it was awkward and awful, because I would swipe left on everyone and only swipe right once every 50 swipe lefts. Does that make sense? I'm sorry, I'm not good with words. But yeah, I felt so shallow, and I've made a few matches, I'd say less than 10 matches actually. Yeah, I made less than 10 matches, and well, I only went on a date with one of them, and that person turned out to actually be someone I know. I went on a date with one person that I know. He's actually one of my cousin's best friends. I'm sorry if you ever see this video, you know who you are. But yeah, we just went on one date, and thanks to that date, I got my first kiss. I feel like a middle schooler talking about her first kiss. But yeah, thanks to that date, I got my first kiss. And yeah, I got my first kiss at 20 years old. So imagine this, I'm 20 years old and I only got my first kiss at this age and still no boyfriend. So yeah, we just went on one date. After that, we didn't really talk much. I don't know whatever is gonna happen with that. I mean, whatever happens, happens, right? So at least I got my first kiss, right? Oh, that first date that I went on, that was the first time I went on a date since I was 17. So that was cool. But other than that, not much action. So here we are, about 3 weeks or a month later, single, no boyfriend, just ranting to a camera. So yeah. And yeah, I'm still a virgin, by the way. Is that TMI? I'm gonna just say it. Yeah, I'm Virginia. To be honest with you, losing your virginity young sounds scary, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with losing your virginity young. Go ahead if you want to. Personally speaking, I don't want to lose it to someone I don't trust. Like, not necessarily someone I love, but someone I don't trust. Like, just a hookup or one night stand or someone I barely even know. I don't want to do that because it just sounds too scary and I probably will regret it. So yeah, I mean, I know you're supposed to do it with someone you love, but sometimes you know, even women have needs. So yeah, turning 21, still no boyfriend. Don't know if I'll ever. I know that I will find a boyfriend, okay? People always tell me you will find someone, and I agree, I will find someone. Where they at though? I'm just kidding. A little impatient much. I kind of got rid of the desperation to have a boyfriend because I realized one thing. My entire identity should not revolve around the fact that I don't have a boyfriend or I should have a boyfriend. The only time I feel pressured to have one is just because I want to cuddle with someone. I just want to kiss. The idea of a relationship does scare me, not gonna lie, because I remember my attempt at a relationship, a long distance relationship. You have to talk every single day. You would get stressed out if they don't talk to you, or wondering if they hate you, or if something's wrong, or if you said something or did something. Like, if this person's energy is off, you can feel it, and I don't know if I want to experience that again. I don't know when I'm gonna get a boyfriend, and when I do, I probably love the shit out of that guy, because I feel like having a boyfriend is like having a dumbass son. You know what I mean? Like, having a dumbass son. Like, oh, I did this today, and I did that. It's like watching your boyfriend just act like an idiot sounds very entertaining to me. I'd love that. So, anyways, oh, maybe I should talk about what I look for in a guy, because I have made a list. You know, like the law of attraction, manifestation stuff. Yeah, I've done that to try and find the love of my life, my boyfriend. And well, so far it's working. I don't know, I feel like it's working. Law of attraction does work, but you need to let go of it and let go of the desperation for it to happen. And I'm working on that. So also very important is self-love. What do I look for in a guy? So when I look for in a guy, looks-wise, I guess looks-wise, I don't necessarily have a type. I'm not gonna say like chinito, matangkad, maputi morena. No. I'd say if I'm attracted to you, then yeah, that's cool. Height, I'd say as long as you're taller than me, or not the same height as me. Like, the guy that I had a huge crush on, like all the guys that I've liked are not exactly the tallest. So don't really care about height as long as you're taller than me. So yeah. Another thing is, I guess, personality wise, I don't know, if we vibe, we vibe. That's basically my motto. That's basically what I look for, is if we vibe and get along. Like, if we're just best friends, we don't necessarily have to have the same interests or hobbies. I used to think that before, like, it's very important we have the same hobbies and interests. Like, I think that is important in a way. However, it's not exactly everything. If you love someone, you love them. You don't really care about their hobbies or interests or nitpick what they do. You know what I mean? As long as you love them, I guess. As long as you vibe, as long as you can tell them anything and everything and just get along like besties, I'd love that. I'd love a dumbass son that I can just hit up every time and be like, babe, you want to go get some pizza, or you want to do this and that? That sounds fun. I don't know. And as long as you're a good guy, sweet to me and all. I don't necessarily look for like a good Christian boy, but that does sound nice. However, I'm not exactly a good Christian girl to begin with, so I don't really care about that. Someone I can like just hang out with, someone to spend time with. God knows when I'll find that person, and if I do, that'd be amazing. But anyways, what I really want to say in this video is, if you are the same age as me, or even older or younger, you know, to the teenagers, like late teenagers who are 18, 19, 17 even, who have never been in a relationship or never had a first kiss or never experienced any sort of like holding hands and all of that romantic stuff, don't worry about it. You're not alone, because hell, I got my first kiss at 20 years old, almost 21. And honestly, first kisses aren't supposed to be like super special. Maybe to some people it is special, but to me it was, is it bad if I say it's more sexy? I know people have horrible first kiss stories. I've heard some of my friends tell me it was awkward, or like, what was that? I wasn't very impressed with it. For some reason, I was fine with mine. Maybe you have to have chemistry with that person. Oh, another thing, maybe finding chemistry with a guy. So yeah, if you were like me, to my single Pringles out there, honestly, you know what, in our 20s, late 20s, mid 20s or whatever, maybe we'll get cuffed this year, 2021. I honestly have high hopes for 2021, because 2020 ruins me, I'm not gonna lie. I think it ruined everyone, and sadly, I'm part of that. I'm part of those people whose life was ruined because of 2020. Like, it was just awful. Honestly, I will learn how to love my own company and not be so desperate about a relationship anymore, because hey, being by yourself is fun too, you know? Like, being single is cool. You can have hot girl summer. Thinking about it, I could have hot girl summer. It's just that I don't know if I can handle hot girl summer, because I'm extremely shy. You know how much effort it took me to go on that date though with that guy, with my cousin's best friend? It took a lot of effort, because I was thinking to myself, I'm so close to backing out. Luckily I didn't. Thank God I didn't. I have zero regrets. But I was so close to that. So I should work on my courage and confidence and self-love, so that I can be the best girlfriend to my future boyfriend. So yeah, I think I'll just end the video right now before I start rambling about random shit. Anyways, I hope you guys like my content. Please like and subscribe. I do commentary, but today it was a more personal video. And you know what? To all my single fellows out there, don't worry about it. We're gonna get cuffed. We're gonna get cuffed one day. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next video.